Right, hello and welcome back to another match between Thyde playing as the blue Protoss this time and Lex of the purple Terran. These two using each other as practice partners currently to try and improve their gameplay. It would be worth of note that these two are not amazing players, they are probably Bronze League material, but they are just starting out on their learning curve of StarCraft 2. They haven't had they didn't get to go in the beta and learn like a lot of people did, so they're starting out from playing the game from its release now. But even when you're playing at low leagues, you can still get interesting games from people, and it is still competitive there for them. Pylon going down at 8 for Thyde there, maybe a little early, maybe not. As long as he does build one, that's all that satisfies us. Next going off for a supply depot at 10, or possibly 11, depending when you call that SCV. I'd say 10. Thyde here, getting ready for something. This probe's got a plan, it's got a mission. And we're going down for a gateway at 9. And a barracks coming down here for Lex at 11. Probably got a 12th on the way, I don't know. And for Thyde trying to catch up in the harvesters now, even though he's unaware that he's behind. But yes, as I was saying, the match is still of low league players. Refinery there going down for Lex at 12, and I think in Assimilator, yes, going down here at 11 or 12 for Thyde. But yes, even at the low leagues, you can still get interesting gameplay from people as they are still competitive between each other, and there is still competition between them. It may not be as action-packed, as fast-paced as Korean play, or even as high-level Diamond play, but it's still interesting to watch, as is all StarCraft, because everyone has the same units available to them, everyone can get the same out of the units if they want to, and amazingly enough, because people in the lower leagues aren't held down by their strict idea of build orders or what they want to do and a solid micro, they come up with some of the craziest and funnest plans to watch. Cybercore going down at 14 for Thyde there. Lex just completing his wall with a second supply depot. Lex consistently staying ahead in the harvesters with this one, which you never really want to let a Terran go ahead of you with harvesters, but somehow the Protoss still bridging the gap of 3 harvesters, but for minerals, but gas only just starting to be produced here. Assimilator was up for ages before anything was mining from it, so a bit of wasted minerals there. Cybercore's almost complete. We do have one zealot out over here, and a marine out over here. Supply depot's down, and we have another marine apparently heading out across the field. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing, and the other marine is following him as well. This one zealot should be able to handle them easily. Cybercore's down, researching warp gate now, and nothing else being produced from that gateway. Harvester count 16 and 15, and another assimilator going up for Thyde, but I'm not sure he really needs it at the moment. Those marines have made it to Thyde's base. These guys going. Oh, look at that brilliant micro there. That's Bronze League micro for you there. Just run it the hell away. Zealot's going to probably eventually catch that one. Second one in as a second Zealot's out. And I have no idea what the plan for those Marines was, but it's gone now. Second assimilator being used by one probe there. Warp gate research about halfway done. Back at Alex's base, we have a Ghost Academy being built. Sorry. More Marines being produced here, stacked up well and truly nicely there. No second refinery for him yet. And he's researching Cloak. So, he's obviously going to be trying to do some nuking, it seems. Very much doubt we're going to be seeing AMP at this level of play, but I could be wrong. 3 zealots now out, more than a match for the 5 marines. Unless there's some clever micro. Warp gates from very nearly done here, and a robotics facility going up here. Another barracks down for Lex. Still just pumping marines. What's this? We've got an engineering ray going down. Cloak is reaching halfway done. Still just zealots being produced down here. The cybernetics core obviously just a tech pathway, it seems. Robo facility finishing, or building an observer from that. Learning the value of scouting, it seems, tonight. Another zealot, 5 zealots finishing, another pylon going up there. Another barrack, oh, a factory for Lex, it seems. Not sure what he's going to be building. Engineering bay isn't doing anything. Cloak, very nearly done there. Ooh, there's some marines outside of Thyde's base here. Not sure what they're really going to be doing. Marines still just pumping, and that's a tech lab onto this barracks now. Some supply depots being stacked up there. Factory almost done. All the marines pushing in here. Aiming for the pylon. There's a lack of movement in. Those marines can't all reach the pylon. Pylon's losing health rapidly, but it's not the only one supporting that warp gate. And the zealots easily run in with a sentry being warped in and a forge in the background there, an immortal being made as well from the robo facility. Idle probe, good to see. Observers going in now. Supply depots stacked up nicely there. Cloak has finished then. What else have we got? Oh, we got a ghost building from the tech lab and marines stacked up there. Tech lab attached onto the factory here. Observers in. It can see all this. It cannot quite see the ghost academy at the back here. Second refinery finally going up for Lex now. A bit heavy on marines. He hasn't really needed anywhere else. Missile types going up. Could he know about the observer in his base? He might have an inkling. And another marine coming in here to try and snipe the pylon, which was on very low health after the attack, but no, and pop goes the marine. The immortal is out with the second one on the way. Just a second robotics facility being built here. 2 pylons, oh, and a nuke. Hooray for Lex. Will he get it off though? Who knows? Still continuing to build missile turrets here, got plenty stacked up. Still just pumping out marines. Has got his ghost out, hasn't he now? He should have it somewhere. Yep, that's the ghost. Just chilling in the middle there. The observer should have seen that one. I think the observer just died. No, there's the observer. Oh, Marauder's out for Lex as well now. This observer flying too close to the missile turret, and boom, very quickly handled. This ghost's moving out now, going up to Thyde's base. Thyde has a cannon at the front of his base, so I don't see how that guy's getting in or going to be nuking up. There are 3 immortals now done. Second observer being produced, more and more, 4th immortal to join the posse. Finally putting a second drone onto that assimilator on the income tab. He's still down at 15 probes. This sentinel here might be seeing some cool force fields if Lex tries to push in here. Finally a stalker being produced. Armor upgrade for the infantry there of the Marine Marauder combination, which is being brought out. Marauder's not going to do too well against those immortals, and those marines not going to do overly well against those zealots, but we'll see how this goes. The second observer's on its way to the base, possibly just going to fly straight into a missile turret again. The nuke is ready and waiting, and our ghost has made it into Thyde's natural expansion, ready for to wait. Not too sure exactly what he's going to do apart from wait, but we will just wait and see. We got more gateways being warped in here finally. More immortals being produced from the robotics facilities. Still not producing many more drones. Oh yeah, we're up to 17 now, but still not bridging the huge gap that the Terrans made in the income tab. Or the income war it is. Oh, we got Hellions out. Might be quite good against the Zealots, but I'm not sure why he's tech lab for that, because he's not researching anything for them. Just producing Hellions, and he should have made a reactor if that was his only choice there. This ghost up here still just chillaxing out, waiting for the right moment to strike. They're just building up their forces for an inevitable confrontation, it seems. Oh, more barracks just being placed down for Legs there. Immortals continuing to be produced. Hellions here, just being maxed out. Lex partitioning off 3 marines, selecting the rest, and a couple of Hellions. He's planning to move out. Yep, he's moving out with these dudes.